Greetings, Terrace residents. This is a quick instructional video to show you how to reboot the inverter should you have any errors or beeping. It is also a good idea to reboot the unit every 2 or 3 months, as both the battery and the inverter run operating systems. What I would suggest the first thing you do before you do the reboot is to open both battery lids like this, so you've got easy access to the battery switch. Then what you do, step 1, is you open up the bypass switch and you switch it from the solar position over here down to the utility bypass position. Once you have done that, you then switch off the AC supply with this switch on top of the box. You'll know it's off because the lights on the contactor will go off. The next step is to turn off the solar panels on the side of the unit and make sure it's in the off position. Then on the battery in between the two batteries on the side, there's a switch, a silver switch at the very top of the battery. Hold it in for about 3 seconds and the batteries will turn off. Now you see the batteries are off. The inverter will die. You'll hear it beep a few times and it will turn off. Once the battery has fully turned off, all you need to do is, the inverter has fully turned off, you need to turn the batteries back on again. To do that, you go back to the same battery you turned off and you hold it in for about 2 seconds. You'll see the battery turn on. You will need to turn on the second battery on the side as well by holding it also for just 2 seconds. It will take around 30 seconds for the battery to become stable. You can see both of them are flashing at the moment. They're still flashing. You will know when they come back on. The moment they synchronize, the inverter will start turning on again. There you go. You can see the inverter has turned back on again. The next step is to turn your solar panels back on the side, onto the on position, and turn the AC supply back on with the switch on top of the bypass switch. You will know it's on because the green light will come back on. Now, you can't turn it back to the solar position yet on the main bypass switch until the green lights come back on again. Once the green lights come back on, you can do that. In the interim, a good idea just to close your battery covers, just by lifting them up like this and clipping them closed. You'll see now the green lights have come back on, which means the solar system is now pushing power back down the solar circuits. You can then take the bypass switch and turn it back to the solar position. And close the lid. Press on top and press at the bottom. I hope that helps you. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.